Shalom! It's good to see you back again on the last video in our series. If your husband isn't listening to you. So keep watching this last video on how to get him to listen to you, minding you, caring about you, by the last 5 steps. The 5th step, how to be there for the other. So watch this scene of where we were.
Hi. Hello?
Hi. Hey, it's so good to hear from
Nice
you.
to call me.
How are you doing?
I'm so long not to
Wow.
So what?
No, he's not listening. He never listens.
What is the thing
Yeah?
you want to talk
Okay.
about? Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask him something, so I call you back in another 5 minutes? Because there's not more time than 5 minutes.
You understand?
Okay, bye-bye.
So it's fine. Okay.
Okay, Eliezer?
Yeah, but it is not
Eliezer?
You know, it is. What's the
I
matter?
want to talk to you.
I'm in a phone call.
Okay, can you talk to me?
My wife wants to talk to you, to me. So please call me back
Can you
in
listen to me?
5 minutes. Okay, bye.
I really would like you to listen to me. No, it's the woman at the end of the street. She was so violent this morning, shouting to me, and I thought she was about to hit me. And so I ran home, and I feel so terrible. I wanted to talk to you about this.
So go to her and make it up.
But I just said I'm afraid of her. She may hit me.
Get over it.
Yeah, but that's easy to say. I'm hurt. What do I do with the thing?
I don't know, but you need to get over it. The drinks, go to bed, and then you go to her. Relax a little bit and go to her.
To me. You're not listening to me.
I'm listening. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to
I'm coming
to
here with
change
my
it.
pain.
Yeah, this is the solution to do this.
He's never listening.
What's the problem?
Never listening.
You know, how to be there for the other. That's the topic of today. That's a problem. You saw it already in this video. When men look for problem solutions. And I've seen it over and over and over. I checked it many times with other men. Men are for solving the problem.
Right.
But women, their mindset is connecting, making relationships, connecting. The men, to try, if there's a problem, give right away a solution. That is great. Do this, do this, do this. But you women, you want to connect, you want to talk about what's happening with you. There's a gap of communication that we are suffering, both of us, the two sexes. We are suffering this communication gap. Because we also, men, want action. But in the relationship of our marriage, we're not talking about who is stronger, who is better. We're talking about solution, success, about the relationship. We want to make a step up, many steps up.
Yeah. Men are looking always straight. That's what they see in front of them. That's where they want to get. But we want to connect. We're on this basis. Connect and take care. That is our style.
We need to be flexible. Women, men, we need to be flexible. Because you want the success in our marriage. And you've seen, dear women, you've seen, and maybe men who are watching and listening to all this, you've seen those 5 steps now. And this is the 5th one. It brings in healing. When you're doing these things, it brings in healing already on itself by doing these things. You know, you're a team. You're a team in marriage. You're not just an individual.
Right. Together.
Start to see the difference between how you react, think, feel, and are a man. you women are not always interested all the time hearing solution of the problem of man. Listen to me one time. That's what you say. That's what you think. Maybe you never say it.
But it's also how you say it. Can you please listen to me?
But yours is understanding. By your understanding and accepting how it works for them.
For him.
The need they have for action and solution solving brings already a change. So your question today is not only that, what to do. You know, what changed us, Chavah and me, was a simple question. Chavah said, you're not listening, you're not with me. That made the big change for me. And every time she said it, I was pulled back to her. I was realizing myself, wow, where am I? And that changed. We did it. We changed. We have a great relationship now. We changed. I think every husband and every woman, every wife can do this. This simple question, this simple sentence. And you know your husband, and you maybe say, my husband doesn't listen. But we already have those 5 steps done. If you did that, they're already in another mood. You're already having a lot behind you. And then, you know your husband, and you know how to say it.
You are not with me.
It's the tone, it's the way you do it. All this made me realize I need to come over the bridge. And I want you to realize also that you also need to come over the bridge and help your husband. Because make your husband listen to you, get your husband listen to you, is a thing that by your change, there will be something happening with you, with him I mean. Dear women, bring your husband down out of their head, out of the thinking process, and bring him down next to you by the way you treat him, to be there for the other. Watch now the next scene, the next scene. How is the other way of doing it? Hello, good you called me. Why? That is a long time I've not seen you.
Good to speak to you.
Why?
Okay.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Great.
That's great.
So, I want to talk to my husband, so
Okay.
I call you later?
So when we do this, we
take a
are
long
going
time.
to have another
Okay.
round, and we get there. We get there. There's not a problem.
Eliezer,
Yeah?
I want to talk to you.
Oh, please call me back in another hour, please. Thank you.
Well, thanks for being with me.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Something is on my chest. Today, a woman at the end of the street, she had done it before, she was violent again. And this today, shouting at me, and I'm so hurt inside. I don't know what to do. What shall I do?
Now, first of all, you have this hurt.
Yeah. It's very painful. But I cannot go to her. I'm afraid that something.
You get a war again.
She's my neighbor. I have to love my neighbor.
You cannot love everyone.
But also for her, I'm sure she has a problem. Maybe. I'm sure.
No, maybe not.
I'm sure.
Okay, so, but.
And it brings up.
You sit with your own pain, but you need to. So, the best thing is to heal this pain. By healing this pain, you will heal your relationship over with her, because there's a connection with her. And maybe your background is connected with this pain. That's all. It's a kind of trigger that comes up when you talked with this woman.
The way she
triggered you something of the past.
Right, so the way she treated me is something from my past.
Yeah. And then when you hear that, and then you're settled down and you are able to talk with her again.
Great, thanks. Right, so start with building the bridge in your communication. How you communicate with your husband. How you say the words to him. And how you are there for him. Be patient, you can do it. It's not easy. For your husband has his thinking pattern that's different than yours. But you can do it. You can change him. By changing you, by changing and seeing what is good in a relationship. How he will react. And there you can help him understanding you. We did it. So start already right now. See it positive in front of you, that you're doing it. And that you say, you are not with me when he's not there for you. You are not with me. And you see yourself doing it and have a positive reaction from your spouse. And that's just your assignment for this time.
So watch your emails coming in and check our email. You will have an invitation for the upcoming webinar. And in the webinar you heard us several times talking about the healing process. In that webinar we're also talking more about what is possible to do by all the healing that needs to be done. Because we do not want to give you just nice videos. We want you to change your marriage in a lasting way. And that's what we can give to you. So please, see in your emails that will be coming up. And then when you get the email, so there's a link in there that you can get into the webinar. So in that webinar, you probably had a lot of questions out of what this happened with us and what we have shown you us. So we are waiting for you to come, and we see you there on the next event, on the webinar. See you then. Bye bye. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please send your comments to us by email and share the video with your friends. Thank you.